Hello and good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Communities Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to explain to you about some of the teachers' own experience when dealing with children, and especially with children that have IAP issues, ELA issues, or anything like that. So I'm just here to briefly explain to you on this 2 pages video on what as a teacher should do. Um, uh, First question a lot of people have, according to experienced educators, how should teachers communicate with parents who speak little or no English? Well, keep this in mind. The way teachers communicate with the parents reflects big on the students as well. You don't want to treat a parent as like yelling at the parents, looking at them disrespectfully, just anything like that, because the child absorbs everything what you do. They understand, like you're trying to embarrass their parents or anything like that. Keep that in mind. Never use the children as an interpreter. If you do have somebody in the school that speaks a language, tell them to help you out just for a few seconds to help the parents out. Always include the students with any type of information. If you're going to attribute something, make sure the student is there. Don't put the student outside of a place where he or she does not know what's going on. Obviously, certain circumstances it is permissible to do so, but keep that in mind. It is helpful if a parent is there. If there is no interpreter is needed, then obviously you have no other choice. But obviously you try your best to have, somebody else help you out. Obviously, don't use other students that speak the same language. You don't want to use them. Obviously, the parents maybe they don't want to tell anyone else and everything. It might be seen as an unfavorable behavior or whatever the case is. Keep that in mind. You do have to do a lot of things. So keep this in check whenever you deal with the parent that has an issue with speaking, and obviously arrange something. If you know ahead of time that the parent does not speak English, arrange something in ahead of time. The parent does not speak English, maybe you might get somebody like certified in this, and then able to help you communicate. Or if you're able to use, we have technology, we have Google. Give Google Translate. Just use that. Technology is really advanced now these days. I've actually helped people interpret something that I never understood, and I use Google Translate. I mean, it's not really 100% effective, but guess what? I'll get the point across. Among multicultural factors for teachers to remember when interacting with students' parents, which is represented accurately. Well, we understand we live. If you live in the city, you are gonna automatically have a multicultural classroom. They have children from Asia. We have children from East Europe. We have children from the Middle East. So a diverse classroom, a multicultural classroom, is a little bit different. Keep that in mind. You do have to, as a teacher, you should know the culture and religion about each student that they're in, and keep that in mind that every single person has their own way of dealing. So, like for example, if you go to Asian countries, children are meant to look down, whenever they're getting scolded. But in the United States, it might maybe looked at as, this person's not listening. We need eye contact. We are used to having children eye contact, but other countries just seem like disrespectful. Keep that in mind. Parents that are obviously in these homes might have English language issues, especially when it comes to trying to helping the student out and everything. Do not bring forthcoming of their parents and assume that they're lacking in this department or whatever it is. Try to work with them. Try to help them out. Like you want to try your best to help the children out and everything, especially when if you don't know anything about the culture, religion, and how everything is. So like some children end up wearing this special turban on their head, that's part of their religion, and some people end up wearing the small kufi on their head as well. That's part of the religion, or sometimes they wear appropriate dress, whatever it is. So as a teacher, you should respect religion and learn a little bit on their religion if you have a little bit of knowledge on it. So at least it helps you out understanding what's going on. Which of these expert advise teachers to be culturally responsive when interacting with linguistically diverse parents? Obviously, if a parent is linguistically diverse, so keep this in mind. What do you think is best? Obviously, if you never, like I said before, don't use students and interpreting for the parents if they are linguistically diverse. Sometimes parents could be from one background, the other parents from the other background. Now you have two different backgrounds. So if you a little bit knowledge on the parents in their education importance for the children, keep this in mind. How do you deal with them is a little bit different. Um, A lot of times paperwork, regular paperwork, might overwhelm the parents because since English is not their first language. Have a meeting with them, schedule a meeting with them, and aid them with those paperwork. Then at least they know that the teacher is helping them if they have a difficult time doing smaller tasks. You know, Parents who speak conversational English fluently will not need help with filling out forms and paperwork. Obviously, that is correct. If the parents does not, if they speak fluently, they don't need it. But in some situations, it might be best for to like if the parents has understanding, you make an appointment and speak to them. Again, eye contact is a little bit different. Like I said, some parents or their religion might not seem eye contact as normal. So keep that in mind. Everyone is different. The way we deal with, you know, with stuff like that. These are one of the 3 questions I wanted to go over with. A lot of teachers might have questions about this. They wanted to know what's going on and everything, but I just wanted to clarify in this matter. With that being said, that's about it. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to help you out as much as possible to clarify any confusion you guys have. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.